morning, DeBordieu members. Matt Williams here, directing ball flight on the 9th hole. I hope everyone's off to a great start this Memorial Day weekend. As was recently announced, we will be reopening all of the 9th hole this coming Tuesday, June 1st, and I wanted to take this opportunity to take you on a short ride through the 9th to inform you of the changes and offer suggestions on how to navigate the 9th hole going forward. Before I do so, it is important to know that more than 50% of the changes that were made were to improve the maintenance practices on the 9th hole. It was estimated that nearly 24 man-hours per week were being used to groom the 9th on a daily basis to ensure the best playability. Many of the changes were born out of the idea that if we created mow-and-go situations that allowed Brad's team to prepare the hole more efficiently, the gain in man-hours could be used to spend time to ensure even greater playability throughout the rest of the course. As a bonus and byproduct of some of these changes, there became more playing options for the golfer than ever before, and that is what I would like to cover this morning. All right, we ready to ride? Let's do it. So here we are on the top of the 9th fairway after hitting a solid tee shot. Now, this position could be further back or further forward depending on the golfer and or the wind direction, but in any case, I'm situated 250 yards from the flag in the middle of the fairway. Before, a golfer who was laying up for their third shot would have done their best to steer clear of the bunker complexes down the left side of the fairway and purposely played right to the large landing area or cut it too close and pay the penalty of hitting one of the harder shots in golf, a bunker shot inside of 100 yards. But played well, and the golfer was left with a short approach. This position sits below a fairly elevated green, and the green does run left to right at a diagonal to the golfer's approach. When the new green surfaces were put in 2014, this approach has been much more difficult than in years past, as even well-struck balls hitting the center of the green could easily roll off the back. Well, now, as you've been taking a long look at the hole from above, I can tell you the ideal second shot for a player who can't reach the green in two happens to be down the left side of the hole. There are nearly 70 yards of fairway that used to be bunkered where one may leave their shot to play a third from a completely different view. As a side, once we get much needed rain and the grass begins to take off, you can expect to see a rough cut that comes closer to the center of the old landing area. This should further train our eyes to look for the new landing area option that is snaking down the left side of the hole. All right, so I'm ready for my third. And heck yeah, it looks like I've found the sweet spot. From this position, for the first time, I'm in the fairway with a 70-yard approach, looking eye level or almost down at the green. What's also cool about this is that I can now see all of the green and have nearly 80 feet of green to play with from front to back. Depending on the flag location, I may choose a high pitch or maybe even a low skidder into the green without worrying so much that I may roll through the green. So let's take a look around the green. A smaller front left greenside bunker is still there to frame the approach for the player who does go for the green in two, or to grab a layup that just went a little too far. The old pot bunkers and moguls on the left side have been softened and raised to allow for more playability than ever before. Additionally, you can see the pretty white sanded bunker behind the green now horseshoes around the entire green to catch balls that still fall off, but also gives the back of the hole a better view from the clubhouse and practice area. The nose of this bunker surround has been softened, so a ball might stay up on occasion, rewarding the golfer a short chip instead of a bunker shot. Softening this area also allowed for the removal of the steps, as it is now much easier to walk in and out of the entire bunker. Last but not least, as there have already been many nice comments about this feature, the waste bunker down the right side has been replaced with grass and live oaks, making for a much prettier view looking back at the 9th hole. Well, I hope this offered some insight into the 9th hole experience and you're excited about next week. But most of all, I look forward to hearing about more pars and birdies in the coming weeks. Take care and have a great rest of your weekend.